extra time.
Mishti Kotha, Bengal's newest taste of sweets. One of the most iconic moments from the glittering career of Sourav Ganguly has to be the 2002 Tour of England. The Ganguly-led team heroically staged an unprecedented run chase to clinch the final of the NatWest Tri-Series at Lord's. What followed was the famous twirling of the shirt by Captain Sourav Ganguly from the balcony and the venting out of few choicest words at the victory. However, Ganguly was not only animated on the field but also at the center of a scary moment of the field. Recounting the sequence of events in the book titled Beefy's Cricket Tales and his famous show Dadagiri, Ganguly gives an elaborate account of events. Cricket fans would know all about the stories which float around regarding the haunted castle and that then Indian captain too was spooked during his stay in the manor. We were up in Durham for a match at Chesterley Street and were being looked after at Lumley Castle, a beautiful hotel that overlooks the ground. As a captain, I was taken up my suite and I must say it was a magnificent room with everything you could want. We finished training for the day with a match due to be played the following morning and I went back to the room before heading out for a dinner. When I returned, I closed the curtains and switched off all the lights and climbed into bed. Ganguly tells. However, the captain says that he could not sleep immediately and had a very erratic night and was awakened by the running of the taps in the bathroom. I got up, switched on the lights and went to turn off the water. The taps were already off. I thought I must have dreamt it or heard it from another room. I went back to bed, making sure everything was turned off and the place was quiet. Then fell back asleep. Alas, the captain was awakened in another half an hour by the sound of running water. And this spooked him. He says he checked, but the taps were off. And he hence could not understand what was going on. I decided to keep the lights on to see if I could sleep that way. But I couldn't. I just lay awake, listening to the silence of Durham. However, this would not go on for a long time as Ganguly decided to switch off the lights again and to go back to sleep, only to be awakened again by running water. I jumped out of bed and ran out. I was terrified. I went to Robin Singh's room, knocked on his door and asked if I could come in and stay in his room. I was the captain, so I could not tell him I was scared and I was worried about the ghosts, could I? I told him the floor would be fine and he was very kind to let me stay. The Bengal boy never stayed at Lumley Castle again, but concedes that he was thrilled when he heard that the West Indian team in 2004 and the Australians in 2005 had a similar experience with a Lumley ghost. Yes, Sourav Ganguly too has a phobia.
Hit the subscribe option and the bell icon to get all the exclusive sports videos on Extra Time.